And here we go with yet again another challenge round. Today features a 1970s matchup. We have good old legendary Paul Grant versus Al Beckles. Now, Paul is tall, there's no doubt about that. But Al Beckles has a superior V-taper here. That, along with the tremendous lag development, earns him a victory without a doubt. But it could be a good one, who knows? Paul has some good assets there, along with a tremendous set of abs. But anyway, Al Beckles gets this first point, so let's carry on with the show. Ooh, the old classical front double B, front double bicep. We have Al Beckles just showing his dominance here. Look at the lack of V-taper on poor Paul. I just love this pose, too, for Al Beckles. Just fantastic bicep peaks. He's like, what do you call him? Lou Ferrigno's dad. Take a look at this hunk of man. Boom! Just like that. Wow. He really nailed it, just like Matty Ferrigno would have wanted. But anyway, I have no idea what we're talking about Matty Ferrigno. Al Beckles is just destroying poor Paul here in the front double bicep. But you never know. You never know. Poor Paul might turn it around. Let's have a look at another pose. And I guess we are going to replace the front lat spread. And we'll just call this the front lat spread. Even though we all know it's the most muscular. But anyway, let's not be foolish. We're actually going to go with poor Paul in this one. So he's not so poor anymore. He's rich with victory. Look at him. If I had to guess, I would say this is the Pumping Iron event. This is the Mr. Universe event, which Al Beckles also competed in. So I believe this is a very fair comparison. And Paul Grant's conditioning is head and shoulders above Al Beckles. So he gets a win. Makes a little match out of this after all. Let's carry on with this tournament. Here in the side chest, and this was a difficult one for me to choose. I'm not sure if I made Paul Grant the correct size. I think he might be bent at the knees a little bit. I might have made him a little too giant-sized. But having said that, this was a tough one. Al Beckles has the superior pec development for sure, although he's got a split going on, and if you're familiar with the channel, you know I don't really appreciate that. I like the old-fashioned Arnold-style side chest, which Paul Grant has a little bit of that going on with a fantastic expanded rib cage there. He's much larger, and I guess we're going to just give him a slight edge in this one. But I don't know. This might have been the wrong decision. But I made my decision, and I got to stick with it. So let's carry on with the show. And it looks like it's side tricep time. Well, a form of the side tricep anyway. Al Beckles is just too dominant as far as the conditioning is concerned. He is definitely going back to his winning ways. Al Beckles looks fantastic here. But anyway, let's not waste any more time. We're already reaching the 4-minute mark. And let's have these two gentlemen turn around and give us a rear double bicep pose each. All I have to say about this is wow. I am in shock. Now, as far as the legs are concerned, the hamstrings, the development, Al Beckles has this one easy. But the back, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I may take heat from this, but I'm going with Paul Grant. I had no idea Paul Grant had such a fantastic back development. Just look at the traps and the shoulders. And as far as the lats are concerned, they're pretty even. Conditioning is pretty even as well. But the calves goes to Paul, so I don't know. Either way, I'm going with Paul on this one. I may take heat from this, especially if Al loses. Anyway, on with the show. Here in the most muscular, and this will be the final and deciding pose. And Al Beckles is just squeezing out a victory here with the most muscular. And I am telling you, ladies and gentlemen, I am quite surprised and astonished that Paul Grant gave just a fantastic fight to the finish. And he's definitely not rolling over and dying in this most muscular. He looks fantastic. He has an advantage as far as the abs and the traps even. But look at those big delts and those big old arms of Al Beckles. Squeezes him out of victory here. So here's your winner of the challenge round, Albert Beckles. Al Beckles will now await the challenge of another challenge round winner to do battle in the gladiator round.